Welcome to Live Darts TV. We're here in the lovely Germany today, Wayne. I'm going to start calling you friend of the show, I think, not Sky Sports expert anymore, because you spend more time on it than you do on Sky at the moment.
I see you more than I see my wife, and that's a good thing.
I'll take that as a compliment. Only one place to start. The draw for the Grand Prix was done this morning, live on Sky Sports. We'll give them a plug because we're nice. Yeah. Some unbelievable first-round games. For me, the standout one, Michael Smith against Adrian Lewis, just jumps off the page.
It's one that both will fancy their chances, but both will be apprehensive at the same time. It's that they're quality, they're world class, and they can both go on and win it. But it's an odd thing to say where they can both go on and win it, but you've got to win that first game. They really are up against it. They're both playing decent, in my opinion. I don't think either of them are at the top of their game right now. Michael Smith may be that little bit more confident, because he's kind of on the up, isn't he? Adrian's got a bit to prove again. He played well in the match play, but his pace was off. Since then, he's sped up a bit. I've watched some of his games in the European Tour. He's been good under pressure, funny enough, which he hasn't been that often this year. So that's a bonus for him. I'm looking. It's hard to pick because it's best of three. Best of three sets. It's awful. It's awful for anyone. But, yeah, I kind of pity the loser, really.
Just touching on what you said there, as a major, do you think they should up the format for the first round?
Is that a wasp?
It is.
I don't like wasps. No, I'm kidding. Look, it's time constraints. If you want to make it last 7 hours one day, 7 hours the next, then maybe they could. But it is a major, but it is double star. It's one of those different formats. So it's just a different format. Kind of get on with it, but I know where you're coming from. It's a bit cutthroat, but it's what you got to win 6 legs. You got to win 6 legs. So it's the first round of a Pro Tour event, just in a different way. Look, it's a different format. Let them get on with it. They'll fight it out.
Another one that really leaps out at me, it's double 10 against double 14, Mensur Suljovic against James Wade. I think this could be an absolute compelling game.
Well, Mensur recently, I think it's 2 semi-finals in 3 years. He's very, very good, isn't he? Just full stop, full stop. James Wade has been real hit and miss. Last couple of years, I'm not actually sure he's won a game the last 2 or 3 years. He hasn't. I'm not normally wrong, we know that. James is up against it. Mensur's the better player right now, but you're going to back against James Wade in a double start event. You've got to be a buffoon.
Tops and tens, Wadey's den, as it's been well known. Another one, 2 players that are actually here tonight. Ricky Evans against Raymond van Barneveld. Again, the way he's playing, Ricky will fancy his chances in this against a short format, against a Barney. I just don't think he's in earshot, that we don't know what's going to turn up.
I've got a theory about this. It may be wrong, but it's my theory. I don't think this suits Ricky Evans at all. I just don't think that the changes in the targets help Ricky Evans. I believe he's very, very good at following the first dart. He's very, very good at staying straight. When he has to switch, I believe that's the undoing of Ricky, full stop. If he hits the double first dart, then switching for a 60 or a 57, I think he will struggle. And if he doesn't get away, he's going to struggle anyway. So I think Barney's a better player than Ricky Evans, let's be fair. OK, Ricky's playing well at the moment, but I believe that game really should be Barney. If he can average 90, I think that'll do a job.
Another one, Gary Anderson, he's always a hot topic of conversation. Can he hit a double? I think he's got quite a nice first-round game, if I'm being honest. Johnny Clayton's not in the best of form right now, and I'm not being disrespectful to Johnny, but Gary will like that as a first-round game.
I think it's a great draw. Johnny Clayton's weakness is doubles, and you've got to hit 2 in the leg rather than 1. 1 he struggles, 2, come on, it's even worse for him. Johnny Clayton's scoring is decent. It's good. It's good. That's why he's won what he's won. He won on the European Tour a couple of months ago against Gerwyn Price in the final. When his doubles go, he's a danger, but invariably his doubles can really be hit and miss. He can put in 55–60% or real low sort of 20s. That's not going to wash against Gary. Gary's going to put him under pressure and just be too good, in my opinion.
Touched on Gerwyn Price there. What an unbelievable result from him at the weekend, winning a Euro Tour. I say the air boot came off and he looks just more comfortable in himself. The Euro Tour, it's really, really cutthroat this year. We've had another 2 winners in Ian White and Gerwyn Price in recent weeks.
Gerwyn looked great. He looked. I was trying to watch when I could. I didn't watch every dart, so I'm not gonna pretend that I saw everything. When I did watch Gerwyn, it was a case of, you're looking relaxed, and I haven't seen him look that relaxed since probably last year when he had the run at the UK Open. I think he's felt under pressure since then. Then it all went wrong in the Premier League for him, and it may be a case of, I'm over it, I'm all right, I'm slightly injured, but not fully. Let's see what happens. And I just think he looked like a man not under pressure. And he played superbly in the final, and Simon wilted.
We told everyone on Twitter we were coming in today, and there was one key question that kept coming up. Can you ask Wayne, if you were picking it now, who would your 10 participants for the Premier League be?
You're kidding me.
No, this was a very hot topic because the dates have just come out for the Premier League.
I think I would put Michael van Gerwen in.
Just?
Gary Anderson, Rob Cross, Daryl Gurney, Mensur Suljovic, Raymond van Barneveld. I know people won't agree. Just pick someone better than him. There's not many people better than him. Another contentious one, Adrian Lewis, Michael Smith. I want to say Simon Whitlock, but he's very, very hit and miss. Okay, Simon Whitlock. And have I forgot an obvious one there? Last one, that's a toughie. That's a real toughie for me. Can I think about that?
We'll come back to Wayne later and get his 10th. So we've got 9.
I haven't bottled it. I haven't kind of reached my threshold of, I don't want to upset anyone, because I don't care. I couldn't care less. Right. No, I cannot think of a 10 right now. There's got to be someone so obvious.
To be fair, there's no one that...
I'm going to say it. Give him a go. Give Ian White a go.
I like that pick.
Give him a go.
Really like that pick.
You can't keep being that good and keep being looked over. It's kind of the way Justin Pipe... I'm not likening Ian White to Justin Pipe. That come out really wrong. I'm likening the way that Justin Pipe was very, very good for 2 years, but had no chance of a Premier League spot because he doesn't fit the Premier League. You have to entertain, you have to be good, but you have to be watchable. Ian White's watchable. He doesn't really entertain apart from the dab. Get rid of that, Ian. Do yourself a favour, pal. Come on. But what a player.
There's one that I think's potentially close, is Darren Webster. A lot of quarterfinals, semi-finals, and he gives it large on the stage, and Year of the Dwarf seems to trend an awful lot when he plays.
All I'll say is if Ian White was to play Darren Webster, who do you think's going to win that game?
I'm going to go out on a limb. I think Darren Webster in a last leg shootout.
You're going to say that because he thinks Webster... No, not for me.
That's fair enough.
Not for me.
That's what darts is all about.
I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue about it. For Christ's sake, I've got to go.
And Wayne has left the building, ladies and gentlemen, and that's another episode of Live Darts for you.